I don't wake up and go, I can't wait to go to the gym. Because once I'm in that car, what am I gonna do? Turn around? Once I'm in the door, what am I gonna do? Turn around? No, you're gonna make me gain weight. You're gonna make me gain weight. I would cry. What's up, skinny legend? What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome back to my main channel. Today I'm going to tell you how to effortlessly and easily get your dream body. And why am I laughing? Because it takes me back to the good old days. I am, if you guys don't know, the OG of skinny TikTok. No, of skinny YouTube. I didn't even give myself that title. I remember I genuinely was just making this video sharing my experience when I was 19 or 20, and then it just blew up. But this year I've really committed to going to the gym, like even weightlifting, and it's been such a natural, easy process for me. Something that I think I put off for years and years and years, because you know, you hear like, oh, I have to go weightlift, I have to go to the gym, I have to eat all of this protein. It's something that you don't want to do because it seems like such a hassle, but it was like the easiest thing in the world. So I'm going to show you how I transformed my body. Mashallah, I'm not Muslim, but everyone at home saying mashallah right now, because whenever I share my gains, it disappears. So mashallah, evil eye right here. Also, if you're new to my channel, every single video we do a giveaway of my journal, revolutionary journal. So if you want to enter, all you need to do is leave a comment, and the next video I will announce the winners. Okay, so I know a lot of people will be like, she used to be skinny, da da da. If you have not watched my other videos, let me start with this. When I was in high school, I really yo-yo dieted. Like, I had tried everything to lose weight. Even though I was already thin, there was at one stage I had gone beyond my normal range because I just started to binge eat and I could not stop eating. And I hyperfixated on food because of that. This is one point I wanted to talk about. If you're somebody who wants to transform your body, or you want to lose weight especially, we tend to hyperfixate on food because every single thing we're like, how many calories is in this? Will this make me lose weight? Oh, this is going to make me bloat. And you start to obsess. And because on this channel, I talk about psychology and manifestation, whatever we're pedestaling, whatever we're placing so much importance on, it's going to be so much harder to get the result. So that's why if you're so hyperfixated on needing to transform your body, on needing to eat less, it's going to make you want to eat more because food will be on your mind all day long. I don't want to hear in the comments, you were always skinny. I had a very poor relationship with food up until I was 21. When I was 21, I was in a toxic relationship before that where I lost 6 kilograms. And actually that messed with my stomach so badly that I couldn't eat. There was one stage I couldn't eat. I would smell food and I would want to throw up because my stomach almost like closed up. And if I had even like a sip of a milkshake or a smoothie, my stomach would reject it. So I spent 3 years healing that. And this is what happens when you don't eat. Now, I wasn't purposely not eating. It was genuinely because I wasn't taking care of myself. I was in this shitty relationship back in the day. This is why you cannot starve yourself, because you're doing so much damage and you're also going to put on more weight later on. You need to focus on being healthy and figure out what does that healthy version of you look like, and what does the healthy version of you do every single day. I don't restrict my food. I had McDonald's yesterday when I was driving because I could. I wasn't like, this has 500 calories. Probably has 1,000 or 2,000. I don't care. When I was younger, I remember my mom at 10 p.m. she gave me like a beef bone broth. I started to cry because my mom, she's Asian, she made me drink it. So she's like, this is good for you, darling. And I'm like, no, you're gonna make me gain weight. You're gonna make me gain weight. I would cry. I know you think that if you're watching this video. Now, I don't care. If I'm hungry at 1 a.m, I'm gonna eat. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna look the same now. I wake up and I will have a flat stomach. Mashallah, evil eye right here. And I'm gonna tell you why. Focus on being healthy. Because when you're healthy, you're gonna feel good. If you're starving yourself, you're gonna age so terribly. Yeah, you're gonna be skinnier, but you're gonna look unhealthy, you're gonna look gaunt, you're gonna have no glow, you're gonna have no aura, honey. Okay, and we want you to have aura. We also need to make this healthy lifestyle very easy and natural for you. For example, I have fixed things I eat every single day to meet my protein intake. Something that was such a deterrent for me when I started to lift weights was the fact I just had to eat more, and I had to eat more protein because I realized, damn, I don't really get a lot of protein. So this is what I do. Number one, I have beef bone broth every single morning. I don't even do this for the protein necessarily. It is for all of the health benefits. You guys, you need to watch my TCM video, my Chinese traditional medicine video, okay? Bone broth has changed my skin, and so that's already like 10 to 20 grams depending on how much bones I used, and I either use beef or chicken feet. And then I put in gelatin powder. I have this first thing every morning. After the gym, I always have one of these. I don't know where you guys live, but if you don't have this, have a Greek yogurt drink or a protein shake. But we get these Greek yogurt drinks that literally have like 30 grams of protein in it, and I prefer this over protein powder because one, I'm lazy. I don't want to get my blender out. I don't like the taste of protein powder. I think it's artificial and disgusting, so I prefer to just have a Greek yogurt drink. And if I'm not eating a lot that day, I will have 2 of these to get to 60 grams. And then your lunch and your dinner, you should be having meat. You can have a can of tuna. Try to have eggs every single day, kefir, Greek yogurt, nuts. For my breakfast also, I always have either oatmeal or Greek yogurt, and I put flax seeds, pumpkin seeds. I put hemp protein powder on it sometimes. Go to a grocery store, go to Amazon, and you'll find all of these powders which just have protein in it. In Australia at Woolworths, we have so many of these, and I always bring it back home to where I live in Dubai now. This just makes it very easy for me because I'm not a chef. I don't like to cook. I don't like to waste my time cooking. Now, every time after the gym, I would also go to Spinneys and I would get a meal deal. We have this here. So you get one of these drinks, and then you can get like a chicken or a fish, and you get a side dish as well. And I always get the chickpeas and egg side dish. Now you can make this yourself. You can meal prep and make it yourself, but you need to make it more easy, because if there's resistance, it's going to be difficult. This is you. I just started my gym journey, but I don't have time to cook. I don't have time to eat all this protein. Now you're wasting all your time thinking and stressing about how I'm going to get this nutrition intake. So you're weightlifting and you're not even building any muscle because you're not getting your proper nutrition. So for the first 3 months of my journey, it wasn't even a journey. I'll tell you why I joined the gym. It wasn't even a journey. But for the first 3 months, I was eating really well and I achieved the gains I wanted, to be honest. Then I just stopped eating normally. And even though my weights were increasing, I was not gaining any more booty because I just wasn't eating the same protein intake. If you don't care about losing weight or looking fitter, just know that eating the right amount of protein is critical for staying healthy and anti-aging, because we don't want to look, we don't want to be wrinkling early. We don't want to prematurely be aging, right? We want to mog everyone. So why did I start going to the gym? It's funny because I never thought about joining the gym. And then my friend here, she showed me a gym, an all women's luxury gym here, and I went, I fell in love. I signed up that very day. And I liked going to that gym so much with no men around, no men bothering me. I would do improper form and no one was going to correct me. I do proper form now, very important. But this is what made me go to the gym. I think you really, like I said, everything's about making working out easy, eating healthy easy and enjoyable. So I would enjoy going to this gym because I had my little routine. Women were everywhere. I could use the machines. No one was bothering me. I'd go to the sauna afterwards and I enjoyed it. So if you hate your gym, maybe you got to find a different gym. If you hate the workouts you're doing, find a different workout. For example, when I first started hip thrusting, I got so much serotonin because every time I could see the visible gains, it would incentivize me to lift heavier then. But then eventually I didn't enjoy it anymore. So I would have to find other movements which would give me a little bit more serotonin. And I have to say now that I've been going to the gym for so long, I don't get excited. Really, like, props to you if you wake up in the morning and you can't wait to go to the gym, because I'm not that person. At this point, it's just who I am. Like, yeah, I just go to the gym because I have a gym membership, I keep fit, I maintain my gains, but I don't wake up and go, I can't wait to go to the gym. I wish I was that person. Like, when I travel, I'm not at the gym. I'm not. But because I've been consistent with my lifestyle now, like I've been going to the gym for 9-10 months now. It's a part of me. I can take a break for a month. It's fine. It's fine. And maybe I'll be walking instead. But when you start to naturally become fit, you will actually crave just living a more healthy lifestyle. So you will find other ways to work out. It just becomes a part of who you are, and making it easy for yourself as well. Wake up in the morning, have your gym clothes already laid out, because if you don't know what to wear, you're ruffling through your wardrobe and you already don't want to go, you're just adding more and more resistance. Do you think I like to go to Pilates? I don't like it. I know reformer Pilates is a trend. I don't fucking like it. First of all, I don't think it's hard. Second of all, I don't get dopamine from it. Usually when I'm doing it, I'm doing those freaking movements with my leg. I don't get serotonin. I've never gotten serotonin from a Pilates class before, but I do it anyway. Because once I'm in that car, what am I gonna do? Turn around? Once I'm in the door, what am I gonna do? Turn around? Am I gonna let them charge me for the class I missed on top of this expensive membership I'm paying for? Like, no. So I just go. Sometimes you gotta force yourself to do it. Oh, I also wanna add, I like to do 1 HIIT class a week. This is something I have just started incorporating. I've never been a cardio person. Cardio terrified me. My friend, she said, do a HIIT class with me. I did it. Surprisingly not that hard. Also incredible for anti-aging. Guys, I'm a little bit of a biohacker. If you want me to make a video on this, I am a biohacker. So I started to incorporate HIIT, and you just feel so good, and you feel so good. Try to do zone 2 cardio or HIIT at least 1 to 2 times per week. So I hope at this point in the video, what you're hearing is that we need to make losing weight or becoming fit, achieving your dream body, something that feels very natural and easy for you. You know why this was easy for me as well? Because I didn't hate myself. I didn't hate my body. I didn't criticize myself every time let's imagine this is like a can of Coke. I didn't criticize myself every time I ate unhealthy. I genuinely built a healthy lifestyle, so I would innately know, okay, I can eat this, I'm having too much of this, but I've never ever restricted myself. The goal was always to be healthy, to fuel my body, and to feel good, because when you feel good, you're going to look good. We have this mind-body connection that people forget about. You starve yourself, you're going to look like shit. No one who has starved themselves looks good. If you think they look good, you've got mental illness and you need to use my BetterHelp link. Yeah, I know people are gonna wonder what is my workout breakdown. So I told you earlier, I lift twice a week, Pilates maybe 3 to 4 times per week. It depends on how I feel like I will, if I don't want to go, if I feel like I need more rest, I'm not going. And then I try to do HIIT once per week. And the exercises I was doing at the beginning, which grew my glutes a lot, so I would always start with hip flexor warm-ups. So I actually had a lot of hip flexor issues, and I was going to like a PT for this for 1 or 2 years where my hips were just snapping because they got so weak, because for a while I was traveling and I was not working out. So not only did my butt deflate during this time, I had no glute or hip strength. I do crab walks. I do the ones where you like with your legs going out like that, and then I do squats with the band, and then I go into barbell hip thrusts. Build up slowly, because if you're doing it too fast, you're just going to cause damage to your body, and you need to make sure you have correct form. There was a stage where I got too cocky. I was increasing my weight way too fast, and because of that, I didn't have stability, so my back was like curving, and then I was getting back pain. So I took my weight down a lot. I started again with proper form, and it's solid now. After that, I always go into, what is it called? Step-ups. I first started doing step-ups with only a weight. And honestly, I like this a little bit more than the cable, but I need heavier weight now, so I do it with a cable. Step-ups were amazing for building the roundness of your butt. Then I would do cable kickbacks, usually on a little bit of an angle with a weight plate on the standing foot, to give a little bit of elevation. Deadlifts are not for me anymore, but they were great for the booty as well. And then I do like the hip abductor machine. I also was doing the inner thighs because I realized at some point my legs started to get toned and muscular, but my inner thighs were never being worked out. By the way, I don't work out my legs, period. So it started to look a little bit strange, and because I told you I had hip issues, suddenly my hips, the outer hips, were building all this strength, and then my pelvic area was weak. So I had to balance it out. So I had to start doing the machine that goes like that as well. So those were the main ones I was doing every single time. I would always do 4 to 5 workouts, 3 to 4 sets, 12 to 15 reps. It really depends on how I'm feeling that day. And then I would always end with a burnout with the band. And guys, I'm telling you, one month it added like 1 inch to my glutes. My glutes became so nicely shaped. Also, look at my abs. I don't work out my abs, by the way. I don't. I saw these photos when I was in Europe. I was like, what the hell? I was like, where did this come from? Yeah, I don't work out my abs. I just do Pilates. If you really want to build muscle fast and lean out, you need to add a weight. So if you're doing at-home workouts, for example, I think for your abs and your arms, you can do it at home. Just get a dumbbell. You need to add a weight, and having like a little weight there is going to build muscle and tone you faster. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to get my life-changing, revolutionary journal available on Amazon for the printed copy, and the digital version is available right here. Ciao!